Yeah, it was busy. It
Same amount of booths, or was
they actually had more booths this
Did they?
year. Yeah. So I didn't get to
busy?
it
Same amount of booths.
they actually had more booths.
Did they?
That's it. We got you now.
All right, we're ready.
All right. Let's stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome Fred Neely tonight, our newest council member. Good luck, Fred.
Thank you.
Approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Keith made a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Rick seconded. All in favor? That was unanimous. Approval of claims and payroll. The claims are $393,292.46. And payroll is $51,799.25. Anything extraordinary in claims or anything?
One of the standouts was a comprehensive plan payment to American Structure Point. Another one was a payment for park pay for the painting of the water tank.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve payroll and the claims? Ethan made a motion to approve the payroll and claims. Second.
I'll second that.
Rick seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Unanimous. Okay, next is an ordinance establishing the comprehensive plan grant fund. You want to explain that, Gene?
Sure. So I had to create a grant fund for when we do drawdowns from the state. It was an Okra grant. So when they request funds from the state to pay American Structure Point for their services, I'll put that state revenue into that grant fund and then put the matching money from TIF into that grant fund also, and then make one check for the payment to them.
Okay.
So that's specifically for the purpose of receipting and dispersing.
Kind of like a conduit.
Right.
Any questions? We have to suspend the rules so we can do it all at one, if everybody's okay with that. So do I have a motion on suspending the rules? Ethan made a motion to suspend the rules. Rick seconded it. All in favor? Okay. Now someone want to make a motion to approve the ordinance. Eve made motion to approve.
I'll second.
Rick seconded, all in favor? Unanimous. This is a first reading of the 2026 budget ordinance 2025-18. It's going to be a first reading. Becky wanted to be here to vote on it and she'll be back by then. The adopted budget is $5,099,875. The adopted tax levy is $1,217,333. And the adopted tax rate is 1.2422.
I think in our original advertisement, we did put the adoption date to be the 12th. So if somebody wouldn't mind just making a motion to continue this to the adoption, continue to have the second final reading and adoption on October 20th. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Just to be safe.
Someone want to make a motion to continue this until the next meeting? Ethan made motion to continue.
I'll second.
Rick seconded, all in favor, all opposed, that was unanimous. The word I can't say, opioid settlements participation by state statute. Now, usually we have to sign something to remain in these, but with this one, we were told when we questioned about it that this is by state statute, so we don't have to sign anything to remain involved in it. So this is just kind of informational purposes. Anybody got any questions? Comments?
I just wanted to say I did verify with the Rubris representatives that we are
Yeah,
taken care of.
Andy
Since-
he was surprised as I was because I thought it messed up somewhere. He said he thought he messed up, but we didn't.
So we're good.
Yeah, I made Ruth take notice of that. The county wholesale contract amendment. This is for the sewer line, and the one we signed was not the one we agreed to. It had language in it that we wanted changed. The commissioners have yet to sign that. That'll be coming up at their meeting Wednesday. I would like to hold off and not sign our end until the commissioners sign their end. It's really important that we get the proper wording in there before we approve it, I believe. Any discussion on that?
I'll make a motion that we table that until the next meeting, so we know what we're signing.
Rick made a motion to table it. Is there a second? Ethan seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Unanimous. Resolution 2025-9 authorizing the disposal of personal property. This is the old police station. Brad, you might remember the mess in the back there.
Oh, yes.
And they've gotten everything out that needs to be gotten out. The Christmas decorations. What else was in there,
I
Gina?
think the old parking meters.
Yeah, the old parking meters, they sold for scrap. And I think that was about it. And we would like to hire, the redevelopment commission would like to hire a company to come in and take the trash out wherever they want to take it. someplace authorized. And this will allow us to do that. Ethan made a motion to pass the resolution 2025-9. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Fred seconded it. All in favor? All opposed? Unanimous? Keystone Software Renewal Invoice.
So I had found out earlier in the year that Keystone was to be acquired by BSNA software company. I was warned at our last meetings that our invoices might increase substantially since they were bought out by another company. In preparation of that, I kind of had a proposal prepared for Fry Municipal Software. It would definitely be a change and a process and change. The first years would be costly, obviously. I did get my renewal from Keystone after I initiated that contact. And we did get about a 5.5% increase. I think last year was 13, right around $13,000 for key fund, key payroll, and key billing, which we all use here. The new invoice for the next year, it would be 12/1 to 11/30 of 2026 is $13,745. So not exactly what we were afraid of. It's kind of the normal increase. I did meet with Fry. There are some advantages to their software, but again, that would require a change. Year one, they gave me the bucks, chips, and cubic are their forms of utility, fund, and payroll. And then system options, which are one-time charges. That total for year one was going to be $30,404.60. But then the years following that, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they have a 3% increase. Year two would cost around $16,800 and then go up from there. It's not a huge savings. We do order checks through Keystone. We would not have to order checks through Fry. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. Some ACH options are available through Fry that we have to use a separate software program for Keystone. However, that cost is not astronomical because it's an old software system. I don't know if council wants me to continue to look into this. Or
What do you want to do, Gina?
I don't like change, so I don't want to change. I'm fearful at some point we'll have to. I would like to talk to Amy since she does have to be part of that process with Key Utility. But my initial thought, just for the cost this year, we're kind of on track with Keystone. I don't know what we'll bring in the future, but so
Are
it
you
may have to
happy
be
with their service?
Yes.
Okay.
I think part of that change is going to be, it's going to be an implementation process, obviously. And then we could only we have to pay for what we want to carry over to the next year. So if we were to switch to Fry software in 2026, then have to pay to carry over 25, and it's all data conversion and entry, which isn't, I'm sure that Amy and I could do it. It would just be a process. But at this time,
Like to stay with Keystone.
if possible, if council is okay with the cost.
Is any discussion?
Or if you have questions too, we can wait until the next meeting because I don't have to have this invoice paid until obviously December 1st.
Any questions? What does council want to do?
And we can also table it till the next meeting if you guys want to ask more questions.
If it makes it easier, Gina, I'm all for it.
No, Gina, that's, it's not mine.
So you want to approve Keystone?
If that's what she thinks, yes.
Okay.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I think we ought to just make a motion and renew it with them for 2026.
Okay, so Ethan made the motion, you want a second?
I'll second it.
Fred seconded, all in favor? Unanimous to stay with Keystone. Do I sign anything?
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying my stuff.
Oh. Gotta sign this. This is the resolution we just passed. I forgot to have everybody sign it. Okay, the next is the mapping solutions quote. Gina?
So we received an email, and I think Andy even forwarded us that email that GIS had prepared some maps. It could be specific to your location. I think they advertised Brookville Township, but I reached back out and asked if they could do town of Brookville specifically, and they said yes. So I requested a quote in case somebody wanted. Sometimes we have maps and we'll frame them and hang them, you know, somewhere. So we don't really have a really nice one currently. So I thought if you guys are interested, I had them prepare a quote for two. They're 36 by 36 maps of the town of Brookville. They specifically say they'll show label cities, parcels, roads, lakes, rivers, streams. I actually think the parcels are included for that sample that they gave us. So I'm not sure if that's really something you guys, that much detail. I was thinking more of overall just the town and the streets itself. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you think this might be something, or if you want to table it. I don't know if everybody's seen the sample through the email that I sent.
I don't think I have.
I can send the sample and then you guys can table this if you want, to get a better idea of what it might look like.
Well, do y'all want to table this? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it either.
Okay, well, why don't we table it if that's what you want and we can all look at it? Do I have a motion?
Make a motion that we table until we all
See it?
are able to see it.
Recommend motion to table. Ethan seconded. All in favor? All opposed? The Second Amendment to Sportsplex Agreement. Rick, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, we've had to have to give the company's contractor more time to finish this because they've run out of material, had labor issues, and now it's Mother Nature. I'd like to table this until Andy can look over and put some things in place that that will hold them accountable if it's not done on a timely manner by the time that we give some kind of fine, something to where it gets done. Because we're running into a fine line of whether they can do it or not, temperature wise. So maybe that'd be an incentive for them to get it done.
I just want to say I'm upset about this second one. The first one, it was on us. We didn't know we had to have some zoning changes before we could start construction. I'll take full credit for doing the wrong thing with that. But this time, I believe it should be done. So I really would like Andy to put some penalties in if he doesn't get it done in time. I know about the material and the workforce, but you know, it's what they bid to do. They should do it.
Yeah, I mean, their labor problems ain't ours.
Nope. neither's the material. They should have had it. as
Well,
material.
really, material ain't, I mean, they should know what it takes to
Yes,
get it done.
yes, they bid it.
So I agree with John, something, we had to have Andy put something in writing. So we get this done.
Any
That's,
discussion on
Financial milestones,
Other than
financial
that,
milestones.
Exactly,
Or great
some kind of-
motivator.
some kind of penalties.
Yes.
Some kind of liquidated fines or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's actually looking good. I mean, it would look a lot better if it was getting done.
Yeah.
And there was people actually playing on it. But,
Up till this, I was satisfied with the work we were getting out of them. And I had told them that, and I told them that I was not happy this time. They haven't responded to it, so.
yeah, I didn't actually know they had run out of material until I talked to, Brad. And Brad's the one that told me that they had ran out of material. So. And they were supposed to start back today. Well, Mother Nature got us here and is gonna get us again tomorrow. So I think Andy needs to look at in that and see about putting some wording in there, some kind of liquidated fine, something.
Any other discussion?
I think it's a great idea.
Do we have a motion to table this?
I make a motion that we table this until we can get Andy to look at it.
Rick made a motion to table.
I'll second it.
Fred seconded. All in favor? All opposed? Unanimous. Does anybody have anything they want to bring up? Terry? Do you have anything?
Not a thing.
Well, Fred, I'm glad you're here.
Welcome, I'm glad to be here.
I hope the excitement didn't
Burnett.
overwhelm you. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Ethan made a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Second, all in favor, unanimous? We're done.